Men don't fall in love through sex. They fall in love through the promises that they make and then keep to you. Now I'm about to give you a whole science lesson because you guys are out here getting it wrong and you're hurting yourself because of it. Now women do fall in love through sex. That's why whenever you hear someone like, oh no, it's going to be casual, I don't actually like him, like I'm gonna be player two, biochemically that's really hard because we release oxytocin. Oxytocin is your bonding chemical. It's why you feel close after sex. It's why you feel close during cuddling. Us women be firing off that oxytocin like crazy when we're in love. It's why he was kind of okay at first and now you're like, he's literally shit and I am so in love. Men release some levels of oxytocin after sex, but it's actually not what bonds them to someone. What bonds them to you, that commitment level, is vasopressin. So what happens in the beginning though, they are releasing testosterone. Testosterone is their pursue behavior. That's why, girlfriend, do whatever you want, but if you're wanting a guy to commit to you, sleeping with him in the beginning isn't the smartest thing to, because guess what? His levels of testosterone are the highest when pursuing, you get what you want, they just drop, which means right after sex, if it's in the beginning, he actually likes you less unless vasopressin is released. But men have to develop vasopressin receptors for that to happen, and those take time to build. Testosterone does not create commitment. To them, it peaks, dips, okay, now they have to go find that thing that peaks their testosterone again. They already got the conquest over there. Say men fall in love through the commitments they make and keep because this is more of a sign of a vasopressin release. The other sign of vasopressin release is mate guarding behavior. That is very much, these are my resources, you cannot have them because I care about them. This chemical takes time to develop, but it's also the reason if you keep sleeping with someone who treats you like shit, who keeps breaking their promises to you, who breaks their commitments to you, who does not seem to care to commit to you, the vasopressin is not going to be meant for you. You cannot sleep your way with a guy into making him care. That's not how it works. And it's going to work the reverse for you if you're a woman, because you are going to be releasing all this oxytocin and you're going to be the one going through that heartbreak. And that shit's going to suck.
This woman tried to put y'all on game. Men have been saying this for the longest. I mean, like she said, you do what you want to do, but if you really want a man to fall in love with you, showing him that you're going to be committed to him, showing him that you're going to have his back through hard times, showing him that you're supportive of all of his hobbies, things like that. That's how a man will fall in love with a woman. You see what I'm saying? Because we don't get stuff like that these days. So if a man could see that in you, that's how he falls in love. Women like to think that men react the same way that they do to certain things and then get upset when they find out he don't. And it's like, we told y'all this. What? We told y'all. Men think differently from women. Men feel differently from women. Men react differently from women. I mean, I just don't understand this. And she told y'all, hey, I'm going to say it again. I said it once, I'm going to say it again. Do what you want, but it's not going to work the way that y'all want it to work. Having his baby, giving him a lot of sex, whatever. Men don't fall in love that way. Now, can you get a couple of guys that fall in love like that? Yes, of course you will. Of course you will. But for the most part, no. Men do not fall in love by what you have between your legs. Wanna know why? Because he can go and get that from any woman. It's not rare. It's not something that's so special, because every woman has one. That's why. We have been trying to tell women this for the longest, and it's like it goes on deaf ears. So at the end of the day, us men just say, okay, you gonna give it to me? I'm gonna take it. And that be the end of the story. Then y'all get upset when things don't go the way that you wanted to. Oh, he ain't nothing but this, ain't it? If you would have listened and paid attention and quit thinking that you know it all, you would have you would have had different results, excuse me. But since you didn't, hey, it is what it is. A lot of y'all women love to say the quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I personally disagree with that as well. My personal opinion, the quickest way to a man's heart is showing genuine interest in his hobbies. Men get a connection with women when y'all show that y'all are interested in the things that he's interested in, and then that's going to make him become interested in some of the stuff that you interested in. Now y'all building this bond together. You're building a strong connection together, and that man will fall in love with you even more. For example, my wife is into a lot of stuff that I'm into. When she showed me she was down for my hobbies and the things that I like to do that really don't involve her, man, I'm just going to put it like this. We've been married for a long time for a reason. I'm just going to put it like that.